Hi, my name is Josh. I'm an employee here at Live Free Recovery Services in Keene. I just kind of want to share with you my experience with drug addiction and alcoholism, and kind of what led me to sobriety and recovery as I know it today. You know, I started drinking at a very young age and never really saw a problem with it, and just kind of really making a mess of my life. I tried treatment. You know, I went to a couple other treatment facilities. You know, I didn't do anything for my recovery. I didn't really know there was something to do for your recovery. I thought I was just taking a break from life. I left my last treatment center, kind of made a little bit more of a mess of my life, and I went to a 12-step meeting. This gentleman introduced me to a sober house in Keene, which ended up being Live Free. I went there in 2019. You know, I went in, there were some rules I had to follow. I really wasn't sure if I wanted to go along with the rules. You know, you had to go to meetings, you had to get a sponsor, cleanliness. I really didn't have any other choice. I would say probably within the first 30 days of staying up at our sober living, my life started to change for the better. You know, I got gainful employment, started working the steps, you know, and if I look back at it today, being at that sober living facility really changed my life. I was 34 years old when I decided to do this thing for real this time. I was a scared little boy at 34. You know, living in a house full of other men that were able to hold me accountable along with staff members and basically call me on my bull crap, you know, helped me stay sober. You know, if I fast forward a little bit here, life started getting good. You know, Ryan told me about this opportunity. We're starting up a PHP building. Live Free saved my life. And, you know, I got the benefit of being able to help other alcoholics and addicts in early recovery. You know, when I started working here, we were very small. I think there was maybe 8-9 clients to begin with. You know, about a year later, we opened up another building. And then I started working over at the clinical services and got to see the other part of this. When I look at my previous days at other treatment facilities, the clinical services were non-existent. There was no real case management. There was no aftercare planning. There was no one-on-one with their therapist. You know, when I see our clients come in today, you know, the first thing they do is we start working on aftercare, or the case manager does. They get one-on-one with their clinician. They really get to open up about stuff that might not even have known was there. One of the biggest things that I enjoy about working here is every client matters. I'll speak for myself, and when I see my other coworkers go above and beyond to, you know, get a kid to stay because he doesn't think he wants treatment. We call it AMA blocking. I hear a lot of guys say, like, thank you for not letting me leave. That makes a difference. You know, we have an alumni program, you know. We get to see guys come back later on in their recovery. A lot of these guys, you know, are on 1 and 2 years of recovery, and to kind of think of that in the scope of things. So when you see a guy getting 2 years recovery and we've only been open for 2.5 years, it kind of says a lot, and it's powerful. You know, we offer an abundance of 12-step fellowship. The coolest things that we've been doing as of this summer is we have a staff member that takes his time to bring these guys hiking on Mount Monadnock. Like last week we did a cookout, field day, we do sports, all this kind of stuff that I know when I was in active use, like I said I would do it, but I never did. And like to get to show these guys that life can be good in recovery, and you can enjoy some basic things like a hike or you know, even just a simple cookout without substances. It's a pleasure to be here.